Welcome to UKC Obedience. We will now be performing the Elite class for you. This is our highest level class. It is also an additional licensed class. You can enter this class anytime you wish when your dog is ready. There are no prerequisites to enter this class, and there are no A and B divisions. Because the ring size requirements are larger than the normal obedience ring, this class is optional for clubs and not required to host. Clubs can, however, host this class as a standalone event if they wish. This class requires a high level of training and offers unique challenges. It is a culmination of exercise that may be like other disciplines that include European obedience and ring sport exercise, but is unique in its own right. The ring size must be at least 40 by 70. Dog and handlers who are successful in this class have developed a very strong relationship with one another. This will be your signal healing with moving stand for exam. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Forward. Fast. Normal. Left turn. Halt. Forward. Left turn. About turn. Slow. Normal. Right turn. Right turn. Stand your dog. Call your dog to heel. Exercise finished. This is the food refusal exercise. Are you ready? I am. Down your dog. Couche. Leave your dog. Leave it. Return to your dog. Exercise finished. Back. Good boy. This is the recall with stand and down exercise.
Okay. Are you ready? Leave your dog. Call.
Here. Stand.
Call.
Here.
Down. Return to your dog. Exercise finished. Okay.
This is the advanced directed retrieve and jumping exercise.
Stuart, place the dumbbells. Are you ready? Send your dog.
Stand.
Dumbbell and jump on your right.
Up.
Take it. Finish. Exercise finished.
This is the unfamiliar scent discrimination. This exercise is identical in the setup as the master class handler discrimination class. In this class, the dog will be searching for the judge's scent instead of the owner's scent. There will be 8 boxes in the ring, and 1 box and 1 cloth will be dedicated to the judge, and only the judge can touch that cloth or box. The cloths will be scented by only 1 steward and placed in the boxes. Judges must have their own personal cloths that are not provided by the club. Only dogs that have qualified in all previous exercises will be allowed to perform the unfamiliar scent discrimination exercise. The performance of the exercise is identical to the master class handler discrimination exercise. The judge will place their box in the ring. In this exercise, the judge will come and offer the dog the scent. That's good.
Okay. Are you ready?
I am.
Send your dog.
Search!
3, 2, 1, release.
Yes.
Exercise finished.
This is the signal healing with moving stand for exam. This exercise is identical to the utility class signal exercise up to the point where the handler is given the command to stand your dog. Are you ready? Forward. The dog and handler will begin this exercise in the designated location. When the handler indicates they are ready, judging will begin.
Left turn.
The handler will perform the healing portion of the utility signal exercise. When the judge gives the order to stand your dog, the handler, without stopping, will signal the dog to stand and continue forward about 10 feet, then turn and face the dog. About turn. Slow. Normal. Right turn. Right turn. Stand your dog. The dog must stay in the stand position. The judge will examine the dog by approaching from the front using both hands in a single smooth motion to gently examine the dog, beginning at the sides of the dog's neck, continuing along the body, and ending at the dog's rear. The exam will not include the head, teeth, legs, testicles, or tail. Once the exam is finished, the judge will step away from the dog and order the handler to call your dog to heel. The handler will signal the dog to return to heel position, going either to the left or right. When the dog is in heel position, the judge will order exercise finished. Exercise finished. This is the food refusal exercise. The handler will begin this exercise by placing the dog sit in heel position at the designated location. Judging will begin when the handler indicates they are ready. The judge will order the handler to down your dog. The handler will command and/or signal the dog to down. The judge will then order the handler to leave your dog. The handler may give a command and/or signal and a command that tells the dog to refuse the food. There must not be any hesitation between the commands if both are given, such as Magnum, couche, rest, Magnum, couche, down, leave it. The handler will leave the dog in the down position and walk forward at least 15 feet. When the handler has stopped, the steward will offer the food to the dog. The food must be in or on an open receptacle and placed on the ground in front of the dog. The food should be close enough so that the dog would have to move to get the food. The steward must not touch or speak to the dog. The judge will order the handler to return to the dog, and the handler will return around and behind the dog in heel position until the judge orders exercise finished. This is the recall with stand and down. The handler will begin this exercise with the dog sitting in heel position. Judging will begin when the handler indicates they are ready. On order from the judge, the handler will then command or signal the dog to stay and will walk to the opposite side of the ring approximately 60 feet from the dog. The handler will walk across the ring, turn, and face their dog. On order of the judge, the handler will command and/or signal the dog to come. When the dog has reached approximately 1/3 of the distance, the handler, without additional orders from the judge, will command and/or signal the dog to stand.
Call.
Here. Stand.
Call.
Blot. While the dog is in the down position, the judge will order the handler to return to your dog.
Return to your dog.
The handler will return to the dog by going around and behind the dog counterclockwise to the heel position.
Exercise finished.
We will now show you the advanced directed retrieve and jumping. The handler must provide 2 dumbbells that conform to the regular dumbbell requirements for this class. Both the high jump and bar jump will be used for this exercise. There will also be a cone or pylon in the ring to send the dog to and around. The judge will have posted the position that the dog will take after going around the pylon prior to the beginning of this class. Handlers will begin this exercise with the dog sitting in heel position at one end of the ring on the center line. Judging will begin when the handler indicates they are ready. The judge will order the handler to send the dog, and the handler will command and/or signal the dog to go forward and circle around the cone at the opposite end of the ring. The dog may go clockwise or counterclockwise around the cone. The handler may give one additional command and/or signal for the send away without penalty. Without order from the judge, the handler will command the dog to stop approximately after the dog has circled the cone but before crossing the imaginary line connecting the dumbbells. One additional position command and/or signal may be given without penalty. The dog must stop and assume either a stand, sit, or down. After about 3 seconds of the dog holding in position, the judge will tell the handler which dumbbell to retrieve and the corresponding jump the dog will take. The handler may also stop the dog after the dumbbell retrieved to give the jump command and/or signal. The dog must take the correct dumbbell, jump the correct jump, and return to the handler sitting in the front position. The steward will place the dumbbells while the dog is in the ready position. The dumbbells and the jumps should be 20 feet apart, and the jump should be at least 20 feet from the handler.
Okay. Are you ready? Send your dog.
The handler may cue the dog to the cone.
Okay. Jump and dumbbell on your right.
Bring. Up.
Take it. Finish. Exercise finished.
Thank you for watching UKC's YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos.